A strange war is sneaking up on us, a sneaker war, where the usual frontrunner, Nike, seems to be on the back foot. The giant has witnessed its biggest drop in sales since the pandemic. In the latest quarter, Nike's revenue fell by 10% and profits fell by 28% from a year ago. Meanwhile, Nike's rivals, Adidas and Asics, are enjoying boosted sales. And sneaker upstarts are grabbing more market share. Why? Because in this battle for the $84 billion sneaker market, innovation is key. Here's a report.
Maybe George Orwell had a point. 1984 was a tough year, especially for Nike, the US athletic footwear company. Nike's profits were down. Its growth had stalled. Unsold inventory was backing up. So in 1985, Nike birthed a revolution. It released the Air Jordan 1 after a deal with the basketball legend Michael Jordan. Back in 1985, a pair of Jordans was priced at about $65, and Nike expected to sell 100,000 pairs in the first year. Instead, it sold 1.5 million in the first 6 weeks. Today, Air Jordan, which has dozens of models, is considered the holy grail of sneakers. It has influenced people, pop culture, and businesses everywhere, helping make Nike the world's largest sportswear company. Everyone wants a pair of Jordans, and Nike has been happy to oblige. But over time, this has become a problem for the company. It has become too easy to score a pair of Air Jordan 1s. Not only those, but also Air Force 1 and Dunk. These are the three largest multi-billion-dollar footwear franchises in industry history. Nike oversold them and diluted their limited edition sway. And this has hit the sneaker giant's finances. Traffic is declining across Nike-owned stores and websites. There is an inventory backlog. Despite higher promotions, sales are down. In the latest quarter, Nike witnessed its biggest drop since the pandemic. Revenue fell by 10%, and profits fell by 28% from a year ago. This has unnerved investors. This month, Nike executives warned that its sales could fall another 10% in the current quarter. So the company declined to provide a forecast for the next fiscal year ending in May 2025 and postponed the investors' meeting. What are they waiting for? Actually, the correct question is, who are they waiting for? Elliott Hill. Nike is replacing their current CEO, John Donahoe, with their former CEO, Hill. And he will have one job: to make Nike cool again. Which is going to be tough. It won't be as simple as regaining the air of exclusivity for their Air Jordans, because the company is already on it. Nike is reducing the release of Jordans by 35% this year, and this is not 1984. This time, the landscape is different. The sneaker market is booming. It stands at a whopping $84 billion globally, and it's expected to grow at about 5% annually. Because sneakerheads are fashion-forward customers. They already have shoes. They're looking for something more. Nike is tumbling in this area. It's failing to innovate. And upstarts are grabbing the market share, like Decker's Hoka and the Roger Federer-backed On. Plus, while Nike does little to drive demand, other big names are taking innovation and running with it. New Balance has 990. Asics has Gel Cayano, and of course, Adidas, Nike's biggest competitor, has the Samba and Gazelle. While Nike is in a slump, Adidas is charging like a gazelle towards boosted sales, with expected third quarter revenues to increase by 10% from a year ago. Now that's reason enough to Samba. Of course, not for Nike though, which doesn't have its next groundbreaking product innovation yet. And until it does, the sneaker giant will remain on the back foot.
Firstpost decodes the U.S. election, explains how America chooses its president. Your primer on the race to the White House. Everything you need to know about how America votes and its global implications. U.S. Election Explained. Every Monday and Thursday only on Firstpost.